Hello everyone. In this video, I will be discussing about our recent project on understanding large social network by learning the representation of nodes. For this project, we will be using an approach called LINE, Large Scale Information Network Embedding. So what is the purpose of learning representation of nodes? So if we use deep learning techniques to analyze the large scale graphs, several network mining tasks like node classification, link prediction, node visualization, etc. can be solved easily using simple machine learning techniques. So why use line? There are many existing graph embedding algorithms, but they do not scale for real world information network which usually contain millions of nodes. Also, the algorithms like isomap and Laplacian eigenmap, they are designed only to preserve the first order proximity of a graph, and also they do not scale for large network. Here, using line, we preserve both the first order and second order proximities of the vertices. In line, we have a carefully designed objective function. It preserves both the local and global network structure, and it is done using by preserving the first order and second order proximities. Also, we have an edge sampling algorithm which addresses the limitation of classical stochastic gradient descent. So we need to know some definitions before going into the model description of line. First is an information network. Information network is nothing but a graph G which is defined by a tuple v comma v, where v is the set of vertices and a is the set of edges. And for each edge in the set of edges, it is associated with two vertices u comma v and also a weight. Note that the graph G can be either directed or undirected. Now first order proximity. First order proximity is nothing but it defines the neighborhood of a vertex. So suppose there is an edge between the vertices u comma v, the weight of the edge indicates the first order proximity between u and v, and if there is no edge between u and v, their first order proximity is 0. Now second order proximity. It is nothing but the similarity between the first order proximity of two vertices. Suppose if we consider the vertices u comma v, the second order proximity defines the similarity between the neighborhood of those vertices. Now problem line, large scale information network embedding. If consider a large information network graph G, the problem of line aims to represent each vertex V belonging to the set of vertices in a lower dimension D, and it is done by a learning function f which maps each vertex in V to a lower dimension D, where D is far less than mod V. Note that in the space RD, we preserve both the first order and second order proximities of the vertices. There are many graph embedding algorithms which are proposed in the machine learning literature. They generally perform well on small networks, but most of these graph embedding algorithms are at least quadratic to the have a complexity of at least quadratic to the number of vertices. So whenever we train our datasets for millions of nodes, then it is very expensive for us. And another parallel work is deep work. We can analogically, deep work can be compared to depth first search and our line to breadth first search strategy. In deep work we use random walks, whereas in line we use a more strategical approach. Now coming to the model description of the line, first we discuss about line with first order proximity. First let us define a probability distribution Pi Vi comma Vj. Here Vi and Vj are the vertices and Ui and Uj are the lower dimension vector representation of those vertices, and it is defined by the sigmoid function shown here. And the empirical probability of P1 would be weight of the edge between those vertices divided by the total weight of the graph. So to preserve the first order proximity, we have to minimize the distance between those two distributions, and here we use scale divergence to minimize the distance between those distributions. It is given by the function O1. Now the model of line with second order proximities. Note that the second order proximity, the probability distribution is a conditional probability. So for each vertex we have to consider all the vj's possible. Here ui is the representation of vi when it is treated as a vertex, and ui dash is the representation of vertex vi when it is treated as a specific context, meaning as a neighborhood. And the empirical probability of p2 would be weight of the edge between vi and vj divided by the out degree of the vertex, which is di. Now to preserve second order proximity, we will do the same thing. We will do the KL divergence between those two probability distributions, and it is shown as the objective function O2. Note that in this objective function O2, for each vertex we have to calculate this P2, and if we observe the P2 for each vertex, we have to do a summation over all the vertices, and if there are millions of nodes, it is too expensive for us to iterate over all the vertices in the graph. So we optimize the second order proximity using the negative sampling, and it is given, and the optimized equation is shown in the slide. Note that the sigma is the sigmoid function. Here we adopt an asynchronous stochastic gradient algorithm for optimizing the above equation, and it is shown here dou O2 by dou ui. Now the novelty in our project is that we combine both the first order and second order proximities of the graph. First we train the data set using our line model, which preserves first order proximity and second order proximity separately, and then we combine both the embeddings.